a Reiki Share for Saturday. This is why we've got the Starseed Oracle set up here. It's a 3-card pull. So we kind of go in reverse order. This would be the 3rd card. All paths lead home is the card name. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So that would be equivalent to the Hermit, right? Going within, with inner wisdom. Now we'll go to the 2nd card, and that is I'm sorry. Ho'oponopono, anybody? Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting that which you do not need, I would say. Yeah, so we kind of going, duh. And then we have fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. So that's talking about duality right there. So we're saying duality all paths lead to God. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. Ostensibly, this Reiki is for the, well, it's for the collective, for sure. Everybody that watches this video, whatever you need healing energy, I'm sending a little bit of extra energy from myself, Source, the angels, Yeshua, the Emerald Dragon, however you need, whatever energy you need to help you with your paying gas, buying food. May those that are bountiful be generous. They need people to do these things. They send energy to that. That the community of mankind, help a brother and sister when they're in need. Offer a hand to get them out of a mess. If you've got the means. Don't be a greedy bastard. So, yeah. I was going to do this as a live, but I saw that Greg's doing a live and Michael Jacobs doing a live, and I thought, well, no, I better not do a live myself. or no, that's Jean Claude. Live right now. So I'll just do my Reiki share as if I didn't care. No, I send healing to besides the grid to Isabelle, to Elaine. Also, I feel Elaine could use some little extra energy there. Psychic Alley, definitely. Oh yeah, Psychic Alley could really use some help. Yeah, we might all want to pray for her because yeah, and sends in healing to Yara, Teshaneiller too. So I mean, any of you can draw on this energy. It's not just like it's just me. It's all the Reiki masters. It's a Reiki collective. It's Source itself. You can call upon Source itself. You can call upon the angels. Archangel Raphael is an excellent healer. He's the dude, you know. He's the one to go to for sure. From the archangels, if you need healing. I'm a very compassionate person. Angel, excuse me. Well, they're persons too. You know, they're an entity. They're a conscious entity. Just because they're made of plasma doesn't mean that they are um, real and have feelings too. You want to treat them with respect and all that, right? Everybody should be respected, be appreciated. That's what I would say. Yeah, and we all appreciate, I hope, these bowls. Here. And this is a 528 hertz tuning fork. 528 is the healing energy, the vibration of DNA activation and DNA healing. I hope this resonates with you all. If you find it helpful and healing, whatever your ailment might be, just in general, a feeling if you just need a little lift in spirit, you have the energy for that. A little boost, so you can help your grandfather get up and get into his walker, right? So he can get a little exercise, get a little time off of his ass, right? Soothing for a headache, easing that pain. So you should be mindful if you've got pain in your head. That's where is it located? Where is it coming from? And so pain is a signal of the body, right? It's a signal of the body that something is amiss, something's being damaged or hurt. The nerves are firing up. Now, there are diseases or conditions where you have that random firing that's, well, sort of like the pain that I feel in my ankle. It's not even sometimes it's not even a pain. It's just the electrical activity down there never ends. It's always, well, right now it isn't hurting. I wouldn't say it's hurting, but it's just below that threshold, right? Uh, yeah. So there's all sorts of levels of pain, and there's levels of discomfort that come. If you know what it is, then it's may it be eased because you've been alerted to that, and so hopefully you're taking steps to rectify the problem, whatever that may be. It could be need to get more water or intake. Maybe there's a food allergy that you've got. Maybe it's a toxic relationship. So I send healing even to that, that you can do the right thing for your to heal that relationship, or move on from that relationship. Um, we oftentimes when we're in these toxic relationships, it's a karmic relationship, right? It's there's something here that we've got to resolve, and you can say to resolve it this time, but you can also say, hey, no, I'm just going to skip this one right now. I got too much on my plate. I really don't need to be able to. I don't need to handle this particular person anymore. I'll catch him on the backside, or use the Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. Just say it. Write the name down. Write the problem down if you want, or not, and do the Ho'oponopono over. Do it. Get into a kind of a meditative state, and drop into your heart and say it like you mean it, or say it so it has meaning for you. So I'm sorry that this situation has arisen between us. I thank you for giving consideration to fixing this issue. Please forgive me for any slights or things that I might have done to exacerbate this issue. And I love you. And, I love you. And say that like you mean it. And it's easier to do if you love yourself. So maybe you need to start the Ho'oponopono with yourself, actually, um, so you can get into that state of love and down in your heart, where you're based in that heart mind. Now you've got a mind in your heart, you've got a mind in your gut, and this is where you get your gut instincts from, and the heart is where you get your emotional instincts from. That empathy that you feel for a little puppy, or abandoned puppy or something like that, or an abandoned kitty. It's those kind of emotions. All of that is what it makes us human, right? This is why it's good to be a human. That's why we probably incarnate here, is because we can have these lovely feelings, and we can also have some tense and fearful feelings too, right? So we have this whole gamut of emotions that we can run through, which is um, a boon. Not every species out there in the universe of the multiverse has got that full gamut. It is both a curse and a strength, right? So I don't know how long I've been doing this. I guess I should check that out. Ooh, six it says, 6 on a Saturday. And here I am, all alone in my home. Oh well, I'm a little no longer feel the need to go out and party on a Saturday night, or a Friday night for that matter. Not that I'm opposed to it, it's just that I don't really feel the desire or the need to. Besides that, just the logistics of it all. Uh, Speaking of logistics, I do have some logistics I got to resolve. Get down in the mailbox and mail off some packages. So yeah, I mean, I have empathy for you all. Anyone that's, whatever your struggle, whatever the little pain or thing that you need healing, I send healing to that. And help to the bigger issues, the major psychological issues, the major physiological issues, whatever it is. I'm here to help, either through contacting your spirit guides, or through my spirit guides, or Metatron, or Archangel Raphael, or sending in the legions of Archangel Michael. Whatever it is that you need help for, I'm here to try to help. And I have many things besides the Reiki that I can bring to the table, so to speak, in a session with you for healing. We can go into contact, like I said, contact your spirit guides. We're going to find out, try to go back to the beginning of when this issue, arose in you, and start the healing there. Because time is an illusion, and we can do things like that. And it's been doing it for 30 years. So there's a certain advantages that going to a Reiki master if they know their stuff. If they know if they understand, have some understanding of what the hell they're doing and how they're doing it, and are willing to call on the powers that are out there in the universe that will help you in that endeavor. So your strength is in numbers, indeed. And you're all multidimensional beings of light and energy. And we are here to help Mother Earth ascend. At least that's why I am here. And I assume that a certain number of you that are listening are also here for that reason. And to you, brothers and sisters, I do send energy for helping you in your mission and my mission. To the 144,000 of us that are on that particular mission, right? So there might be a whole bunch of 144,000 groups around here doing different work, right? But we're all kind of aimed in this one direction or that one direction. And my direction seems to be the children and, well, and just healing in general. Yeah, I mean, we can always send healing to any child that's being abused or misused. Though, I mean, I've heard some pretty lame excuses of what they would call abuse. I mean, they pale in comparison to some of the stuff that I've gone through, right? But this is why I'm very empathetic and good healers, because I have experienced a lot of pain in my day. I am surprised at how much pain I've experienced. But it gives me empathy for anybody that's in pain. So therefore, I want to try to stop their pain because I feel their pain, because I know their pain. I've got places in myself that are painful, so I really feel it. And that's so why I feel like I'm a really good healer for that reason. So tooting my own bell there, tooting my own horn. Oh, I could do that. Why not? There we go. Now I blew my own horn. Well, flute, Indian flute. Closest thing I got to one. Well, that's not too. I got one of those plastic saxophones, but man, that fucker, this is not easy to play. It sounds pretty horrible, really, when I do it. So I got a lot of work on that one. I think I'll have to actually go out and buy a mint saxophone with the real deal, not this plastic one that I had. So I'm thinking that let's see, so 6:08. Well, I've gone over quite a bit of things here, and it seems I don't have a really, other than the Emerald Flame, Emerald Dragon, Reiki, Orgone pyramid grid that I got out there. Shout out to Tisha, to not to everybody that I've sent a pyramid to. I mean, I've sent out quite a few. So But I know I've got them in. Well, and I've done ceremony in crystals and like on the Washington coast, in on Mount Shasta, Lake Titicaca, the Cusco Valley, the whole area in there. I've got pyramids in Queensland. I've got 3 in that area alone, and 1 in New Zealand, and 1 in Scotland, or somewhere in that area, the North Country up there in England, and 1 in England, I do believe, and then I've got 1 in New York State, 1 in Minnesota, 1 in Arizona, 1 in Texas, 1 in California. Yeah, I guess that's all of them. Well, there's 1 wherever. Well, it might be just out there in the car because I don't know that Alan never took that pyramid with him. So, but if he did, then he's got 1 with him. So yeah, we'll send energy to all of those to kind of charge them up so that they're still radiating healing energy to those people. Part of the deal when you get 1 of those pyramids from me, I know I need to get back on the production line here and get them, start sending them out. It's not, just haven't seemed to have the desire to do it. But I guess I'm talking about it now. I better start doing it. Doesn't do me any good to generate interest and then not take advantage of it. So righting past wrongs. I guess I could talk a little bit more on that one. Well, I mean, that gets into that. Sorry, the Ho'oponopono, right? That's the one thing we can do. The other thing we can do is, we can make amends. We can donate to their favorite charity in their name. Do treat other people with kindness where you treated this person wrongly. It's about balancing it out, right? That's what you want to do about past wrongs. You want to balance those out. Best if you can balance it out with that person, but if not, balance it out with somebody else. It's they've got to go. Well, each of us has a part to play in any transaction that goes on out there, right? So we may have come in with the best intentions, but things go awry, right? Or likewise, we went in there innocently and feel like we've been wronged. And that's a hard pill to swallow, right? That I was gullible, I was foolish. I let this person do that to me. And I understand that makes you feel like not so happy. Not so happy. So anyway, I think, yeah, I've kind of thrust that one to the end. Yeah. And I want to say that I love you all, that I think it's important that we all uh, try to heal ourselves, because if we heal ourselves, then we're healing the world, in a sense. As a species on this planet that has the most highest potential, um, and this is kind of why Draco and the Maitar all want to kind of keep us down because they realize that if we reach that highest potential, that we can easily wipe them out. Not that we necessarily will do that, but they don't think that way. They think, oh, if I had that much power, I would eliminate us. And maybe we're not that way. Maybe maybe the power that we have is more powerful when we come from the heart of love and know that it is a power and are willing to be a clear channel for the source energy to fix things, to manifest what it is that we truly want, what our soul wants. What does our soul want in this situation? What are we here? What is our purpose? So I send energy to you all finding your purpose too. So basically, I think, I probably covered everything in how in this Reiki share, and I'm going to call it now. And I want to thank you all for listening. If you listened this long, you are a gem and a jewel. And if you are that kind of a person, I'm sure you won't mind giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it. So go in the love and the light of the Lord, and know that you are loved by the universe.